All right. It's your girl Alicia, JazzySweetzNTreatz, and I have a special treat in here for you today. I'm cooking up some real boss shit, for a big old boss. You know what I'm saying? The son of a legend. You understand? So it's only we had to get this shit done the right way. Some legendary shit for a legendary nigga. You know what I'm saying? So tell them what you got popping, baby, and where to find you.
Man, you can find me at Lil Soulja Slim 3. They deactivated my old Instagram. I know a lot of people was tapped in on my old Instagram, Lil Soulja Slim. Lil Soulja Slim 3, my new Instagram. Twitter, Lil Soulja Slim 3, LilSouljaSlim.com will be back up at the beginning of August. You can just Google me. I'm everywhere, baby,
Everywhere like the air, y'all fuck with that. So y'all make sure y'all keep it locked in, the pressure, and y'all see what I'm cooking for the boss man today. Pressure.
Soulja burn.
All right, so look, I got something real special for you today. You not only just one of my musically favorites, but you the homie, so it's love. This gonna be something. I've been trying to cook for you. I don't know if you ate any of my food yet. I know you had some of my sweets, but not my food. So this gonna really change your effect and you feeling about me. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bet.
So first of all, before we get started, how does it feel being the son of a legend? I know you feel like you got big shoes to fill sometimes. How does that part feel?
Honestly, ain't no pressure.
No pressure?
No pressure.
Everything's small to
Cause
the
I ain't never really just tripped off of it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've been knowing me like 8 years.
Of course, yeah.
Nigga, I'm still the same person. I gained my own little fame and built my own little thing, but
Thanks.
that made me feel more of a type of way, other than just me being the son of a legend. I appreciate the respect that come with it.
That's the part that I was saying, because I know for a fact that you are your own individual. Yeah. You got your own style, your own swag. But with being a son of a legend, people have certain expectations, like they want you to sound like this man and stuff like that. So I know that was kind of you know what I'm saying? But just knowing you personally, I know that you one of the greats. You set your own tone, you build your own lane, everything you touch, you just do your shit. So that's a good look. I want to let you know what I got going on real quick though. So I took the liberty of pre-marinating the steak in my own little special little for you. And I have some queso cheese, asparagus. These just fresh peppers. This is my little secret seasoning. Chicken bouillon. We have fresh parsley. We have red onions. And this is a ribeye steak. And of course a pre-boiled lobster. But first thing first, we're going to go ahead on and put our potatoes in like that. Ooh. We're going to put them in. And with me, I wash everything and season everything in my kitchen. I don't care what it is. Everything except ground meat. But everything else has to be washed. Vegetables, whatever. So everything has been pre-washed and seasoned. Well, that hasn't been seasoned yet. But first thing first, I want to season my potatoes. That's mandatory. And I'm just gonna put a little onion powder, garlic powder, parsley, tonics. This one is real simple. You don't really need a whole lot of seasoning to make this happen. You just gotta have that flavor. So talk to me about early childhood dishes, something that you like your mom to cook when you was young.
Man, honestly, I've been my own chef since I was like 10 years old.
What?
Yeah, I'm cool in the kitchen.
So what?
I think I'm cool.
Self-made.
I can cook everything,
Really?
everything.
Damn,
it's a lot of dishes people
cook-off.
can't. I really can cook everything.
I smell a cook-off. Y'all hear that? Y'all, it's looking like a Lil Soulja Slim and Jazzy cook-off in this
I'm
bitch.
official.
We're gonna see what it do. Talk is cheap.
I know. I know. That's what I be
cheap.
trying to tell people.
You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I
Like,
sure
like
love to see.
on some shit though, I really outcook like all my females I be with. Like even if they really good cook, I'ma still sit back and watch and outcook them.
I
like,
promise you, I feel like that's how my son gonna be when he get older. So, you say you can outcook some of all the ladies you dated. What's some of the things you've cooked for them that you outcooked them on? Just a little onion for them.
I started doing my like I had went on this little diet. I was exercising and shit, so I started this series of grilled vegetables. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had like this special broccoli that I grill, and it really tastes like meat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it really don't taste like broccoli. So that was like
I got another one.
that was like one of my favorite things that I started with doing. But I really I always did know how to cook steaks and barbecue shrimp. Barbecue shrimp is like one of my favorite dishes. Not to cook, but to eat. You know what I'm saying?
I love barbecue shrimp too.
Just really like everything. Whatever, any New Orleans thing for sure.
Yeah.
I could cook it, you know.
So in though.
Yeah, so.
So, what's your favorite thing to cook though? Like, you loaded, you got the munchies. I'm finna go whip this up.
If I'm loaded, I got the munchies. I'm probably gonna cook a hot sausage sandwich. Hot sausage po' boy, you know.
I fuck with that.
I'm probably gonna cook something like that.
Excellent answer. I fuck with that.
Like if I got a chick that I'm cooking for, all chicks they like different things. Like I master how to cook hibachi though. I cook hibachi better than they restaurant. You
that's
feel
raw.
Me? Real talk.
Oh, we gotta do
really
something then. I do this cooking shit. I really wanna let you come on and cook something for me. Cause I had a guy, Rich Samir, he have a vegan thing or whatever, and he came and he had whipped some shit up for me, but I don't want to tell his secret. I don't know if nobody know, but it fucked me up. It was just mushrooms, and I don't eat mushrooms, but it really tastes like a chicken sandwich. And he called it the vegan chicken sandwich. But the shit's so cold, how he whipped this up, like it's fire. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't tell nobody that haven't tried vegan to be against vegan, because before I tried that, I was like, nah, that ain't me. I need that meat. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta have it. I gotta have that meat.
Straight up.
So what I just did, just to inform you, I seasoned my potatoes real good with the seasoning and the onion. And I'm gonna add some of my special seasoning and some of the chicken broth, because I like the way they bring the potatoes together. You're gonna see the flavors hit different. I'm a big flavor person. And I got
me
my
too.
peppers.
That's the main thing. You can cook anything, but if you don't got your flavors right,
presentation and flavor is everything. And a lot of people, they don't realize that. So I'm glad you said that. Flavor-wise, who you feel like got the best food out of the Louisiana region? When I say Louisiana region, I mean Shreveport, New Orleans, Lafayette.
Like restaurant-wise,
you could say restaurants, people you done pulled up on, whatever.
It gotta be New Orleans. Like, a lot of the seasons from New Orleans, they custom. They be put together by certain people. It depends on where you know what I'm saying? It depends. Like, I'm a family type person. Like, I don't really eat out. I don't really I don't really go out to eat. I like to cook. Yeah. I cook all my food before I go out to a restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. Me too. I'm the same way. I be dead tired. Yeah. And I go home and still cook before I stop somewhere. Yeah. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. You're not gonna get your money's worth. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't know who behind the meal. Like, you don't know who cooking your shit. So So out of all the places that you've traveled worldwise, who would you say have the best food outside of our culture? Like, you could say, boom.
Secondly, like,
second.
If I put New Orleans first, because that's always like, I go everywhere and eat. The West Coast, the East Coast, but I gotta say, like, the Jamaicans, like,
ooh, they season. They got that part right.
They got their food fresh.
See, you like me then. I like that. I need that flavor.
Yeah, I need some real good food. So, the Jamaicans, Cuban food, all right. Cuban food good. You know what I'm saying? Dominican food just like Jamaican food, but
they don't have, they seasonings ain't really
It ain't
all
up to
the
par.
way.
It's more cayenne than like it's.
And it ain't all the way up.
Yeah.
So Jamaican got to be second on my list.
Yeah, I agree with you now. I agree with you. We just gonna let our pepper soften up a little bit before we add our asparagus. But what I'm gonna do right here is something so amazing and great. I have my butter, it's already melted, but I have a better than bouillon lobster bisque. I'm gonna create you cheese sauce for your potatoes. The shit hit different, like, I promise you. It hit different. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of this better than bouillon, and I use this pretty much for everything that I do seafood wise. You can do better than bouillon makes for pretty much everything. They do a vegetable base. They have a beef broth. They have a chicken. Like so, cause I don't use water. If I use water, it's gonna have to be cut with this. You know what I'm saying? Cause water, you gonna water whip your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Unless it's potatoes or something.
Well, even with my potatoes, them bitches seasoned to the max. I ain't even done yet. I gotta add some more butter, a little more seasoning. I still gotta add this to the, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You doing it right. You in here getting it right.
Yeah, I ain't.
If only they could see how it really smells.
How it smell. That's why I said we need cameras with sense, cause some of y'all shit ain't, like I went to Cali, they don't even taste like they using salt and pepper out there. It's a cold game.
And then it's like, when you go in there, if you ain't really going to get some real food, you know what I'm saying? Like going to these little restaurants, the restaurant game is out the window for real right now.
It's dead. That's why I said I need to go down there and get that bag. But
It's
it's
out there.
just leaving my comfort zone and uprooting my kid. But he at an age right now, I could bust out and be straight. But
Yeah,
you know,
I
when your
remember when
kids
he
are
was
small, when your kids small, you be moving with your life around them in that schedule, which you should. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But once they reach a certain age where they can move around with you, shit, man, that boy catching flights now. So.
How your daughter is?
She's 18.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody out
Hell,
there.
she was like 11, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Little girl, still in the living room dancing and stuff. Now she bad as Bob Wild.
That's how it be when they turn 18. My little sister just turned 18.
Oh, wow. For real? I didn't know they was the same age. That's crazy. But yeah, with the kids, especially girls, you got to love on them, show them some extra love because you don't want them to find love nowhere else.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? Because believe me, they got some vultures out there waiting. But on another note, something you would eat that would surprise people that you know, people wouldn't think you would eat.
I don't know. Like right off the bat?
Yeah, it's just some off the chain that, it could be something like weird, sushi, anything, like something people wouldn't see you eat.
Eat sushi.
See, I was against sushi for a long time, and then I just started trying different little stuff. I like the sushi that has been pre-cooked already. You know what I'm saying?
That and
I eat a cooked wrap.
It was actually straight.
Yeah.
A cooked wrap.
But then anything
I take
raw?
that back. That's the only sushi that I was really messing with. You know
I'm gonna tell you right now, like I told Fiend, I don't like nothing raw.
Exactly.
That done got me in trouble. I got the. But this is my favorite spice. I ain't gonna lie, I put this on everything. It's supposed to be a steak season, but this shit make everything taste like.
Look like your own little seasoning you mixed up.
It's retarded. I ain't gonna lie. It's really Montreal steak, but I buy everything in bulk, so I be having to find little containers and stuff to break it down. Yeah, that makes space because my little house, it ain't really big enough for all the stuff that I be trying to do, but we waiting on that new house soon.
Those are burnt.
want to let you know that with my asparagus, with our fresh peppers, I added some garlic powder. As you can see, I don't use salt.
Right.
I'm not a salt person. I feel like this Tony's got enough salt in it to work whatever I need. Only time I might put a little salt, but if I use salt, I use pink chameleon salt. It's much healthier. It's not as, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna affect you as bad as the iodine salt. You know what I'm saying? So what I just dumped in there with some queso cheese, I'm gonna put all this butter in there. Well, not all of them, add some more. Cause I already got a little butter down in there, but it cooked down so much. And I'm gonna mix this in just so you can get this little caramel color first, because you mixing it in so all your seasoning is soaked down in. Yeah, so as it melt down, it's pressure. And right here I have half and half. A lot of people like to use milk, but if you want that real creamy effect, you need half and half.
So what they got? They got some other kind of thick milk. What is it called? It ain't milk. People use it like to cook a lot.
Shit, buttermilk? Gotta be milk. If it's
buttermilk? I mean, it's like milk. It's like half and half.
The heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream. That's what it
I had to think about it for a second. It's heavy whipping cream. So this smell good already. I love asparagus. I wasn't really big on it at first, but now I love it. In my adult age,
yeah, that's one of my favorite vegetables.
love it. I love it. And if it's cooked and seasoned properly, you don't want to overcook it and have it like strained and stringy, because it'll dry out, and you don't want that. So any new projects coming out?
Yeah, I got this project with me and Willowboy, Uptown Living Violent.
My dog. I fuck with Willowboy. I gotta get him in his kitchen too.
You know Willowboy chef for real. Man, him be having cook-offs.
Oh, well look.
Man,
that's
really
what y'all
doing? Yeah, that's what we be doing.
Okay, alright. Willowboy, you need to come see me. We finna have us a little cook-off. We finna do Baton Rouge meets New Orleans in this bitch. I'm gonna give me another BR chef, since y'all coming from the NO, and we gonna lock this bitch down. We gonna show y'all how we do it in Louisiana, cause people be trying to put Baton Rouge and New Orleans against each other. Man, we Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans my second home. Always will be. I just feel like Lafayette food is better than New Orleans.
Lafayette food? See, I never went to no real home mom and pop restaurant.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to send you to a couple of little spots then. Put you on some shit, cause I went to a spot and I try to go there every time I'm coming through Bro Bridge, Lafayette way. They so cold, I ain't gonna lie. Then they had like real famous people, Michael Jackson, all type of different people that came in that bitch. Like they got autographs and pictures. Like the whole restaurant is full of autographs, pictures, and records. You gonna fall in love when you walk in that bitch just being an artist. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's just that artisty vibe in there. You know what I'm saying? Like precious shit.
Yeah, I gotta go check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out the name of it, cause right now in my mind, I can't really just say it. But when I think of it, I'm gonna tell you before you leave here. I'm gonna tell you before you leave. And I'm gonna go ahead on and turn this down and let this be on a slow sizzle, because we all know that asparagus don't take long at all. Like I said, you just sauteing them, and once your vegetables are kind of translucent, so to speak, you know, you good to go. Steak almost done. Lobster almost done. Well, it's already cooked. So we really gonna be waiting on potatoes and this cheese sauce. But until then, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do with the lobster.
Yeah, right.
So I'm gonna take this bitch and I'm gonna flip them like a brick. I'm just playing. What I'm gonna do, this part, it's still everything is edible, but this part is simply decoration for me. I love the tail part. I'm a tail meat type of girl. So I'm gonna take that tail meat apart and I'm gonna get a skillet, season it up, saute it. The presentation gonna be everything, you know, that's most important. So we're gonna just let this cook down a little bit, and just talk to me about working with BG Son. How was that? Like,
well, me and T.Y. we've been thugging since we was like 16, 15.
Yeah.
Shit, I met him before that, though. I met him when I was like 13.
Yeah.
Been thugging since we was like 15, 16. The dude get younger than us. Christopher Jr.
Yeah.
He younger than us. He like 20 now. But I've been working with him. You know, I got a studio in New Orleans East, so I try to keep everything together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so to let the people know how to get at you if they want to book, you know, some studio time and stuff like that.
I got an Instagram page, To The Bone Recording.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a Cutthroat To The Bone Instagram page. I got my Lil Soulja Slim 3 Instagram page. I started a mobile dispensary, Camouflage Cannabis Company.
Oh, that's gangster.
So I got little workers on. We got a number in our bio, the Camo Canico. We got a number in our bio. You can text and get the menu, full menu. We got shrooms, all different strains.
So,
edibles.
how do you feel about doing maybe like a infused edition of cooking? You ever thought about doing that?
Yeah,
because
I infuse butter, coconut. I do that all the time.
yeah, I do all of that.
Yeah.
But I want to do like a full menu. Like we could make it like a brunch. You invite whoever you want to invite, and they pay, and they come and sit down and they eat different dishes that we made, but everything got weed in it.
Let's do it.
See, I know they throw those type of parties in California, and when I say it's amazing, like they get money. And Chicago, they do it out there too. But it's money, especially if you know what you're doing. And they got, if you like the oils and stuff like that, I like to make everything myself so I know what's all in it. Cause you could get stuff and it say one thing and it be something else. Yeah. I know what's in here. So we need to set that up too. And we could do an infused edition and have like, you know, the network film everything or whatever. And we get they natural expression and how they feeling, and then while we record, you gonna see what the real effect is.
Real time.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be dope. I'm gonna move my potatoes up a little bit and put this back here on a low fire. Y'all you get to smell that steak up close. We're gonna leave that bad boy on low.
I got a lot of opportunities, like a lot of little money moves. That'd be nice little events we could throw.
Yeah.
That involve food and stuff.
Hey.
They fire.
Anything dealing with food and money, like my two favorite things outside of my kids and God, I'm with that. So we could move.
And I know they probably be really with it in Baton Rouge.
Oh yeah, and see the thing is, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it.
Right.
I'm gonna put it in your face. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you come see about this because one is the presentation gonna be so fire, you gonna have to taste it. Then the atmosphere and experience gonna be so fire, you gonna wanna be at that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe presentation is everything. Like, even with how you set your event up. You know what I'm saying? You make them people feel comfortable about where they at and just let them know it's a vibe. And people love a vibe. You know what I'm saying? People love a vibe. And right now, it's just so much I want to do and put my hands in. It's crazy.
These little events I be having in my head, though, it's like not really time consuming like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be, we throw an event, and then we might have a follow-up event after that, but it ain't really too much of day-to-day working in it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people gonna want to come to it once you start promoting.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Promotion is everything. Promotion is everything. If you're not properly promoting it, it ain't gonna work out right. Yeah, so we back. And like I said, we just letting our potatoes boil down some more. I got them things up high. The steam almost got my ass. So I cut our lobsters up. We about to season this. But, so we already established that you a cook. You know, it was great working with BG Son. Anybody else that you may want to work with, like music-wise, or that may have influenced you in a way with them through their music?
Yeah, there's a couple people that influenced me growing up that I want to work with. I ain't gonna really say their names though, cause niggas be shy. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, I'm really just looking forward to working with me and my team. You know what I'm saying? So we doing our thing, Cutthroat to the Bone, be on the lookout for anything that we got going on.
So drop the names of the team so we can know who we looking for. You know what I'm saying?
It's just Lil Soulja Slim, Willow Bar, Soulja Culinary. Rasta Valley. Rasta
Oh,
Valley.
season getting to you. And as you can see, I'm using the same seasonings repeatedly, but I'm just seasoning everything with it. That's our onion, garlic, tonics. And we're not going to use our chicken bouillon, but we are going to add a little bit of this lobster base
Believe that.
to this butter because we need that flavor to be busting because that's the main part you're going to eat. But you can still eat your claws. They're going to taste, you know, with the crab bar flavor. Everything going to be edible.
But yeah, it's just a few of us. Ain't too much, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of muscle in rappers.
But the thing is, you don't need nothing but a few to make a little noise. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the quality. I mean, the quantity. It's about the quality. So long as you put out some quality shit, I know you're gonna do just fine.
The Ghetto Children EP coming soon too, so be on the lookout for that shit too.
Most definitely, most definitely. So, like anything you yearn for outside of music that, you know, I know you cook, I know you into food. Outside of that, anything other goal that you might want to smash?
I just want to buy buku properties.
Okay.
So I'm into buying properties. I just cashed this property out in Mississippi, $6,000, like 7 acres. So
Player shit. Now that's G shit.
But it's just, I don't even know what I want to do with it. It was just the fact that I had the money to spend on it. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, you have 3 beautiful daughters. You can build them all a house on that land if you want to. You can build them some houses that they can rent out. Hey, this one for you to rent out. This take care of you for life. This for you to rent out, take care of you. Like, you got so much you could do. You could put a fucking mini shopping mall in through that bitch. And you could get different businesses, people you fuck with that you know got business. But the main thing I say is contracts throughout everything.
That's the only thing.
That's why, even with my show, I have contracts because I want people to understand that this is a business. This is a job. I take this serious. You know, so when people see contract, they automatically put their real serious hat on. So, you know, you got obligations to fulfill. So that's very, very important with anybody. And then if you have your contract ironed out with everything, like it ain't nothing, it's clear, you know. And I'm glad we touched on that a little bit. As far as music-wise, anything that you want to give to, say, the younger you, that you would have told yourself, as far as coming up music-wise?
Man, lock the business down first, you know. I did a lot. I eventually got my business together, you know, but at first I didn't start out having my business together. Ain't nobody tell me everything that I need to have together. You know what I'm saying? I end up paying for it, basically buying the game, you know, later on in the game. So get off in your business, really make your money, you know what I'm saying? Be about your money, be about your business. When you do your songs with these producers, get you some work for hire contracts, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking right.
Whatever, lease the beats, whatever it is, own all your rights, own all your masters, and really add value to yourself. You know, everything you drop a video with it. That's why I really slipped up. I got like 10 videos in a tuck, but I wanted to pop back out with 30 videos. I want to drop 2 videos a week for a whole year straight.
That's
and
how
really
you
just
do
beat
that.
the game up, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you do that.
So just grind and do it the right way. It's gonna make money. It always make money.
Cause I got another guest, I promise you. Prior to him coming, I know his family. I knew him when he was a little boy. I didn't know he was a rapping ass nigga really doing his shit. But when just coming into the game, you gotta read. The main thing is to read. But I said all that to say, this man drop a video every week. Every week, he putting it in their face. So if you don't know about me, you're going to see about me. You're going to hear about me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just putting it in their face, even with the food. I'm going to put it in your face. I'm going to do a reel. Even though I got a cooking show, I'm going to drop shit on my page cooking. I want to show you this. I'm going to show you that. Like, everything. And long as they talking about you, you doing something. I don't, whether it's good or bad shit. As long as they talking, you doing something. And that's the main thing people get twisted. All promo ain't gonna be good promo, but as long as you got something promoting what you have going on. But the main thing is just reading, making sure you get that paperwork together, them contracts, learning about royalties. Even with me on the cooking side, I still want to learn the business because I see myself being a restaurant owner, food truck owner. You know, I branded my seasonings. I have so many different other things that I'm putting out there that I need to make sure that my kids gonna be able to reap when I leave here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to step in and say, well, hey, we own this, or come trademark my shit And that's another thing, being legal. You know what I'm saying? Get your fucking paperwork together, LLC, all your shit. Make it a business and really treat it like a business, not just your passion. Because I'm passionate about cooking. Like when I'm sad, I go cook. When I'm mad, I go cook. Like, you know, when I'm happy, I go cook. So my heart and soul is in the cooking. So I have to really put my business hat on when it come down to the cooking. I ain't finna let nobody say I get offered to come to the Food Network or something and I don't know the business and the contract fucked up and I win, but the damn, they get half of the money back. You know what I'm saying? Just simple shit about reading and, you know what I'm saying, and having your paperwork and all of that shit will take you a very, very long way. A very long way. So I'm glad y'all heard that what he would tell his younger self. So if you are watching and you are trying to come up in the music industry, make sure you read, make sure you get that paperwork, and make sure you lock down your royalties and have your name on everything that's involving you. Put it like that, you know? If it's yours, your name need to be on it. So what we gonna do is, we about to check our potatoes. I want them to get a little bit more tender. They should be fork or knife tender to achieve this. And I do not have my potato smasher, but it's still gonna be the thickest.
I'll tell you why you did it.
So, I told you I was cooking you a boss meal. This is steak and lobster with asparagus with the Jazzy cheese sauce turned up. And I just want to get your reaction real time and your real opinion about it. Tell me if I need anything. You a cook, so
right, I'm gonna tell you,
anything needed,
back.
you better not. Better not. So you take off. Let me know what's happening.
Look at that.
That cheese sauce, my favorite. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, cheese sauce hitting.
That little lobster sauce, yeah.
Give me a knife, please.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Man, I should have cooked two of them.
You need one for yourself.
I know. Cause the Lord have mercy. I'm just watching you do this. This shit making me so hungry. Yeah, get in there. You ain't gotta be cute. Do your shit. You left-handed?
Yeah.
Damn, everybody in this motherfucker left-handed. My son, boss man, producer, she right-handed. You left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Oh.
Yeah, the other two people ain't got right-handed.
Nigga ain't said nothing. Hey, you know when people eating and they in their zone and that shit good, they ain't finna talk to you. Leave me alone.
It's fire. I'm trying to leave it cute.
Fuck
I'm
no,
about to
tear that shit
disassemble
up.
this plate.
Do your shit. So, if you was to say one word on how you feel about everything as far as flavor, presentation, everything with this dish.
I couldn't put it in one word. It's fire.
I could give you a word. Pressure.
Pressure. One word, pressure.
For real, that's that pack. And it's made with love. You know, everything clean. You know what type of woman I am, how I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like to eat. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going different places, I want to feel like that love come from that plate. That pack. That pack. So we gonna let him go ahead on and eat his shit in peace, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to let y'all know, y'all heard it from the boss man himself, you know what I'm saying? So fucking legendary, you know, it's pressure. Everything about it.
I gotta say this one thing. Now when you be eating your food and it be fresh and it be so good, you be trying to just knock the whole plate out, but you can't. That's what's going on. Real tough.
Shit, yeah. Woo. Well, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked. And he has been pressurized in the most amazing boss man way. I feel like if you're gonna treat him a real nigga, that's how you supposed to do it. So ladies, get y'all. I gave y'all the recipe now. I can only give you. I gave you the blueprint. That's all I could do for you. It's up to you to execute.
And ladies, y'all cook this for y'all dude. Add a little hand and slide with it afterwards. He'll marry you. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. If y'all need to know how to get a ring, you have heard it here first. Pressure.